Now come to these particular MCQs. First one, the officer is justified, whether officer is justified in asking for ledger copies, bank book and bank passbook as statement in your opinion. Okay. Now see, assessing officer of course has all the powers. The variety of powers which I will explain to you in detail in the assessment procedure. So can assessing officer ask for it? Yes, of course, assessing officer can ask for it. There is nothing wrong. Officer can ask for all these things. Okay. So books also he can ask, and records. Records means other documents, documentary evidence, bills, vouchers, whatever, everything that he can ask. Okay, so there is nothing wrong. Second MCQ, what are the remedies available to the officer to ensure that the books of accounts are made available to him for the purpose of assessment? Now, the remedies which are available to him for the purpose of the assessment, your options are, okay. Now see, in the given question, there is one very specific thing given, okay, that these books and all that are seized by the GST authorities, that is another government department, okay. And when your books, material, evidences, etc. has been seized by some another government department, then you are not able to produce it to the income tax because you don't have it with you, okay. So in that context, if I see section 132A, section 132A is a very specific section that in case any books, document, material, evidences are seized by some another government department, in our question it is GST department, then I can go and ask for it. So 132A is a very perfect section in this particular situation. However, section 131 is a general purpose powers of the officer to summons a person and thereafter ask for books, documents and all that. So in this particular MCQ, whether 131 can be applied or not is little bit dicey, but I will still go with the answer A. And if this answer A is in case not the best answer, supposing, then I will go with the next answer, that is none of the above, because these are the best option. So in this particular MCQ, I think that the best one is option A only, and accordingly you should go with the answer. Okay. Third MCQ, cash payment to the supplier is 68,000, which is made on 1st of June by Mr. Amit. However, the material was supplied on 1/12/2021. Okay. So 1619, that means 1920, there is a cash payment that is 68,000. Okay. And material has been supplied on 1/12/21, that means 21/22, there is a expense. Okay. So this is a situation where the cash payment was made first and the expenditure has been incurred afterwards. Okay. So in the year 1920, it was something like only an advance payment. Okay. And in 21/22, you have actually got the material, that means you have actually booked that particular expenditure. So in this particular case, see, what should happen is in the year 21/22, there should be a disallowance of the expenditure. Section 40A3, which I have already explained that to you. Okay. Read with 3A provisions. So there should be a disallowance. So language should be very clear. See, somewhere it is saying disallowance, or there is something called as a treated as income. So disallowance is basically the best alternative. Okay. So in this case, 21/22, in the year 21/22, okay, because expenditure is of 21/22, it shall be disallowed. So option A is the correct answer in this particular situation. It will be disallowed in 21/22. Fourth one, in relation to property at Mumbai, date on which the stamp duty value is to be ascertained is relevant. So on which date? On the date of the agreement or the date of the registration? Then on the date of the agreement is relevant since it is more than 110%, that is your tolerance level, none of the above. So see, a date of the agreement in the given question is relevant because that account pay check transaction was carried out, okay, at the time when there was a agreement which was entered into, and therefore option A is the best answer. Okay, because this particular MCQ is in light of the facts of that particular question. Okay. The next one, in relation to property at Mumbai, the profit or loss on the sale of the property will be under the head business or house property or capital gains. So none of the above. Of course, business. In fact, that we have already answered, that it is in relation to the business. Okay. Then the next one, in relation to property at Mumbai, the stamp duty value on the date of registration is not relevant. Date of the registration is not relevant. See, in the previous MCQ, already answered no, that the date of agreement is relevant. But this is a different way of asking you the same to same MCQ. It's the same facts, but a different way of asking you. So it is not relevant because the advance monies have been received by cash or check. See, by cash or check, then this is not a correct alternative. Okay. See, on the date of the registration was not relevant because the advance payment was received by account pay check. That was a fact in the question. So let me search out that particular point here. Stamp duty value on the date of registration not relevant because value is higher. No, this is not a relevant criteria. Date of the registration is not relevant because option is available. There is no option. There is no option anyway. Forget it. Point number D, stamp duty value on the date of registration is not relevant because advance monies have been received by check. This is a perfect alternative. Point number D, and update your answer.